régiment nigérien de la Reine ainsi que le 3e régiment nigérien de la Reine jusqu'à l'indépendance en 1960.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Quartermaster Group, after setting the stage for the new color presentation, will return to take their position. And that will be done shortly.
Mesdames et messieurs, après avoir préparé le terrain pour le nouveau drapeau, le groupe de commissariat vont marcher intelligemment vers son position pour attendre le prochain événement.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what you are witnessing now are the Quartermaster Group marching off the parade ground to set the stage ready for the presentation of the brown, new national and regimental colors.
Mesdames et messieurs, ce que vous voyez maintenant, c'est le groupe de commissariat qui sont en train de retourner vers sa position après avoir préparé le terrain pour l'événement prochain. C'est vraiment joli, vraiment magnifique.
Your Excellencies, the stage is now set for the brown new colors to be presented to units whose colors were retired here this morning by the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. The drum section is for the consecration of the regimental colors. It comprises of 5 side drums, one tenor drum, one bass drum, and a drum major mix. The color rack is used for housing the new national and unit regimental colors for the color presentation. Kneelers serve as supports to the ensigns representing the various units while waiting to receive their unit colors. Marching forward led by Major T.S. Adiola, the Guards Brigade Ordnance Officer. And also with him is Major A.A. Abubakar, the quartermaster for today's auspicious occasion. He's been assisted by Major O.F. in the air.
Mesdames et messieurs, ce que vous voyez, ce sont les sous-officiers supérieurs marchant vers l'avant dirigés par le commandant T.S. Adiola, officier de l'ordonnance de la brigade des gardes, avec le nouveau drapeau à placer sur les supports. À tout moment, le commissariat, le commandant A.A. Abubakar s'avancera pour recevoir le nouveau drapeau régimentaire à placer sur le tambour.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on the left of the saluting dice are the national colors, while on the left are the unit regimental colors.
Mesdames et messieurs, à droite de l'estrade de salut, c'est les couleurs régimentaires et à
From now, Major A.A. Abubakar, the quartermaster, will be marching forward to receive the brand new unit regimental color to be placed on the drum.
Le commandant et Abubakar vient de recevoir les nouveaux couleurs régimentaires.
After placing the brand new unit regimental colors on the drum, he will return to receive the brand new national color to place on top of the unit's regimental color.
Après avoir reçu le nouveau drapeau régimentaire, il passe maintenant pour recevoir le nouveau couleur nationaux pour placer sur le drapeau d'unité régimentaire.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it may interest you to know that the colors emblazed on the drums by the quartermaster are the colors of 7 Guards Battalion. The unit is saddled with the responsibility of protecting and securing the seat of power on the Guards Brigade. This is symbolic as well as representative of the other 80 units since 81 drum stands for all the units represented cannot be displayed on this parade ground. To this end, all the unit colors are placed on the racks to make it easy for the process of presentation.
Cela peut vous intéresser de savoir que les drapeaux mis en place sur les tambours par le commissariat sont les drapeaux du 7e bataillon des gardes, l'unité qui est chargée de protéger et de sécuriser le siège du pouvoir sous la brigade des gardes. D'autres drapeaux unitaires sont placés sur le rack pour faciliter les processus de présentation.
Your Excellency, having successfully placed the brown new national and the unit regimental colors on the drums piled in front of us, the quartermaster, Major A.A. Abubakar, marches back to the rack, making sure that the colors are well placed on the rack.
Merci beaucoup, Viola. Mesdames et messieurs, d'autres drapeaux unitaires sont placés sur le rack pour faciliter le processus de présentation.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the importance of the drums used during the consecration ceremony. The Nigerian Army adopted the British customs of consecration ceremonies. The drums are traditionally piled to provide an altar for the consecration. The piling consists of 3 layers. The 5 side drums at the bottom, 1 bass drum on the second layer, and 1 tenor drum at the top. The national color is always on top of the regimental colors. The colors are then dropped onto the pile drums for consecration.
Mesdames et messieurs, l'importance du tambour utilisé pendant la cérémonie de consécration. L'armée nigériane a adopté la coutume britannique des cérémonies de consécration. Les tambours sont traditionnellement empilés pour fournir un autel pour la consécration. L'empilage se compose de 3 couches, de 5 tambours latéraux en bas, d'un tambour de basse sur la deuxième couche, d'un tambour tenu en haut. Il faut savoir que le drapeau national est toujours au-dessus du drapeau régimentaire. Les drapeaux sont ensuite drapés pour le tambour et pillés pour la consécration. Comme j'ai déjà dit, c'est une cérémonie vraiment magnifique et terrifique et kaléidoscopique.
Your Excellency, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, it may interest you to know that the national and regimental colors being consecrated here today are made locally in Kaduna State by El Jahad Nigeria Limited. The colors are of the best pure silk materials which are expected to last for a long period, sometimes up to 15 years. In the past, the Nigerian military enforced the colors that with the policy of the local content initiative, which was the policy thrust of the current administration of President Muhammadu Buhari, all these colors were produced here in Nigeria. Can we please put our hands together for His Excellency?
Votre Excellence, distingués invités, mesdames et messieurs, c'est à noter que les drapeaux nationaux et régimentaires consacrés ici aujourd'hui sont fabriqués localement à l'état de Kaduna, au Nigeria, à partir du meilleur matériau de soie pur qui devrait durer pendant une période de 15 à 20 ans. Dans le passé, l'armée nigériane importait des drapeaux, mais avec la politique de l'initiative de consommation locale qui était à l'orientation politique de l'administration du président actuel, Muhammadu Buhari, toutes ces couleurs étaient produites ici au Nigeria. Merci beaucoup, Monsieur le Président, pour vos initiatives.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the national colors crest comprises three components: the crescent, cross and eagle, made with brass materials from Nigeria. Colors are consecrated and conferred to their units in commemoration of their achievements in the field of battle, training, administrative efficiency, and service to humanity. Colors also help promote unit cohesion and esprit de corps and instill in the men and women of the unit a sense of pride and loyalty. The warrior echo of the units are actually symbolized in the conquests and campaigns listed on the regimental colors.
Vos Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, après pour la prochaine phase de cette occasion très importante, qui est la présentation de toutes nouvelles couleurs par le président et commandant en chef des forces armées nigérianes, le président Muhammadu Buhari.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what you are watching now are the ensigns to the brown neo-national and unit regimental colors marching forward to take a knee on the kneelers for the presentation of the colors. Also on the parade ground are the quartermaster group.
magnifique.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, any moment from now, the quartermaster, Major A.A. Abubakar, will be leading the quartermaster group with the brown new national color of 7 Guards Battalion. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the origin of flags and colors goes a long way, the way back to the early days, where colors of military organizations act as a rallying point for troops and also to mark the location of the commander in the battlefield. Though the battle space in modern times has changed with the advent of modern technologies and introduction of mechanized infantry, armor and artillery. Today, colors are not carried into battles in the way they used to be. But it still retains all the traditions, glory, honors, pride, and venerations of the past. Therefore, colors are still paraded and true as significant events.
Invités distingués, mesdames et messieurs, l'origine des drapeaux et des couleurs remonte au premier jour où le drapeau de l'organisation militaire servait de point de ralliement troupes et marquait également l'emplacement du commandant sur le champ de bataille. L'espace de combat des temps modernes a changé avec l'événement des technologies modernes et à l'introduction de l'infanterie, des blindés et de l'artillerie mécanisée. Aujourd'hui, les drapeaux ne sont plus transportés dans la bataille comme elle était autrefois, mais elles conservent toute la tradition, la gloire, l'honneur, la fierté et la vénération du passé. Par conséquent, les drapeaux sont toujours défilés et déployés lors d'événements importants. On commence toujours avec le couleur national. cela, j'adore cette activité. Bravo l'armée nigérienne. Bon courage.
Your Excellency, there are only two main colors, types of colors in the Nigerian Army. They are the national and the regimental colors. In 1992 and 2007, the Nigerian Army resolved that the national colors would only be awarded to Depot Nigerian Army combat units, combat support units, and newly formed units that participated in combat engagements within and outside Nigeria. Regimental colors, on the other hand, are awarded to formations and units usually about 5 years after its establishment.
Mesdames et messieurs, il n'y a que deux principaux types de drapeaux dans l'armée nigériane. Ce sont les drapeaux nationaux et les drapeaux régimentaires. En 1992 et 2007, l'armée nigérienne a décidé que les drapeaux nationaux seraient attribués aux dépôts de l'armée nigérienne, aux unités de combat, aux unités de soutien au combat et aux unités nouvellement formées qui ont participé à des combats à l'intérieur et à l'extérieur du Nigeria. Les drapeaux régimentaires, quant à elles, sont attribués aux formations et aux unités généralement environ 5 ans après leur création.
Quartermaster, Major O.F. there. This time with the brown new unit regimental color, still 7 Guards Battalion. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it may interest you to know that the national and regimental colors being consecrated here today are made locally in Kaduna State by El Jahab Nigeria Limited.
Ce que vous voyez sont les drapeaux régimentaires. Ils seront présentés aux unités de l'armée que nous avons, de l'armée nigériane. Comme j'ai dit tout à l'heure, il y a le drapeau national et le drapeau des unités de l'armée nigériane. Il faut savoir qu'il y a 81 unités de l'armée nigériane. Ça, c'est l'armée de terre. Vraiment, nous sommes impressionnés par la qualité de la présentation. Chaque unité est bien organisée. Ils ont bien préparé. Voilà pourquoi la présentation est le nec plus ultra. On est impressionné par tout ce qu'ils font. Voilà pourquoi l'armée nigériane, là, on dirait bon courage et bonne présentation. Mademoiselle Kiola, qu'en pensez-vous de cette activité que nous assistons ce matin?
Vraiment, je dirais que c'est une présentation très magnifique et jolie. C'est quelque chose qui pousse quelqu'un à la fierté pour le pays et pour voir qu'ils sont tous diligents, ils sont tous soigneux pour présenter quelque chose comme ça. Merci.
Voici les qualités et les caractéristiques de l'armée partout dans le monde.
May I crave the indulgence of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, to respectfully invite the special guest of honor to receive the brand new national color and present to 7 Guards Battalion first and to other units represented here. The Chief of Army Staff, sir.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici le moment que nous attendons. Puis-je, à niveau consciencement, demander au chef d'état-major de l'armée, le général de corps armée nigériane, Farouk Yahya, commandant de l'ordre de la République fédérale, de bien vouloir inviter l'officier de la revue, le président, commandant en chef des forces armées nigérianes, son Excellence Muhammadu Buhari, à présenter à nouveau le nouveau drapeau régimentaire en premier à 7e bataillon de garde et autres unités.
It may impress you to know that presenting 7 Guards first is because 7 Guards is the unit responsible for the protection of Mr. President and the first family, and also the unit located here in the heart of Abuja, Federal Capital Territory. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this particular aspect of the occasion is very significant. Therefore, I crave your indulgence to sit back, relax, and enjoy the moment. Thank you.
Mesdames et messieurs, c'est à noter que le 7e bataillon s'occupe de la protection de première famille nigériane, c'est-à-dire que la famille du président et le FCT. Voilà pourquoi on va commencer la présentation avec la 7e bataillon. Amusez-vous bien. Merci beaucoup.
understand blessing the colors as a symbol of authority for use in various units.
Voilà, voici le moment qu'on attendons, nous attendons. Le président a béni les couleurs nationales et il est en train de bénir les couleurs qui signifient le commencement de cette cérémonie.
It may also interest you to know that there are 81 units that will be issued new unit colors, which include units which are formed by the Nigerian Army, as earlier mentioned, to reinforce the existing units in the place affected by the activities of terrorist organizations and bandits, such as the Northeast region, Northwest, and other parts of the country. These units today will also receive the colors as full symbol of authority and unit spirit to continue their good work of defending the territorial integrity of our dear great country. A total of 81 colors, which includes 53 retired national and regimental colors, as well as 28 brand new colors, are to be issued to new units and the Nigerian Army in today's ceremony.
Cela peut également vous intéresser de savoir qu'il y a 81 unités qui recevraient du nouveau drapeau d'unité, y compris des unités qui ont été formées par l'armée nigériane, comme mentionné précédemment, pour renforcer les unités existantes dans les endroits touchés par les activités d'organisation terroristes et des conflits de la région de l'Est, Nord-Ouest et d'autres régions du pays.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what you are watching now is a special guest of honor presenting the brand new unit regimental colors, after which he is now blessing the colors as a symbol of authority for usage. End of the blessing of the colors, the special guest of honor will mount the saluting days.
Pour récupérer les rags, les tambours et les genouillères, pour ouvrir la voie sur la voie au salut national. C'est les officiers que vous voyez à l'intérieur, donc au centre de Eagle Square. Je crois qu'ils sont 6, bien habillés en tenue militaire. Bravo, bravo.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what you are watching now, and the quartermaster group talking about the kneeler carriers, the rag carriers, the section of drum retrieving the kneelers, the rags and the drums, paving way for the induction of the new colors. And any moment from now, the parade commander will prepare the troops for the induction of the new colors. It will recall that the retreat was played for the retiring colors, but for the new colors, the reveille will be played to herald a new beginning of the colors.
Mesdames et messieurs, en ce moment, ce que vous voyez, ce sont les supports de rack et les supports de menace. Le commissariat et le groupe de tambour qui avancent et ils ont récupéré les racks. Ouvrez la voie à l'induction de nouveaux drapeaux. Le commandant de la parade habillera les troupes et donnera les mots de commandement pour les armes actuelles au nouveau drapeau. Rappelons que la retraite a été jouée pour le drapeau qui se retire, mais que pour le nouveau drapeau, le réveil est joué pour annoncer un nouveau départ pour le drapeau. Les enceintes au nouveau drapeau observeront le virage intérieur et quitteront le terrain de parade au ralenti.
And also, the ensigns to the new colors will observe an inward turn and march up the parade ground in slow time, in a short while. Sit back.
Voilà, comme j'ai dit tout à l'heure, les enceintes au nouveau drapeau observeront le virage intérieur et quitteront le terrain de parade au ralenti.
Officers, warrant officers in uniform, will please salute. Thank you. may please be seated. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at the moment what we are witnessing are the ensigns to the brown new national and regimental colors marching off the parade ground. As the colors march off the parade, 7 Guards national and regimental colors will join up with the rest of the parade, thus imbuing the parade with its full complements.
Vos Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, les enseignes au nouveau drapeau observeront le virage intérieur et quitteront le terrain de parade au ralenti.
And any moment from now, the parade commander, Lieutenant Colonel S.Y. Hassan, will give the command for us to present arms. At that point, officers, warrant officers in uniform will salute. Thank you. So we all rise for the call. Officers, warrant officers in uniform will please salute. Thank you.
Votre Excellence, Messieurs, l'officier de la revue, officier de très haut rang en service et à la retraite, invités distingués, Mesdames et Messieurs, ce mot de commandement du commandant des filets, le colonel S.Y. Hassan, vient de déclencher le début de la phase de marche au ralenti. Les officiers et les sous-officiers en tenue militaire pourraient saluer.
please be seated. I, at this juncture, most respectfully request the Chief of Army Staff to respectfully invite the Reviewing Officer and Special Guest of Honor to please take his seats. The Chief of Army Staff, sir. Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, any moment from now, 7 Guards Battalion Color will be joining the parade for the march past in slow. Your Excellency, the reviewing officers, sir, very senior officers, serving and retired, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, those words of command from the parade commander, Lieutenant Colonel S.Y. Hassan, has just triggered the commencement of the march past in slow and quick time. The troops are now marching gracefully, full of vigor, in a synchronized manner.
Mesdames et messieurs, Votre Excellence, Messieurs l'officier de la revue, officier de très haut rang en service et à la retraite, invités distingués, Mesdames et messieurs, ce mot de commandement du commandant de défilé, le lieutenant-colonel S.Y. Hassan, vient de déclencher le début de la passe de marche au ralenti.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I, at this juncture, hand over the microphone to Mrs. Mapeogu Yusuf to please carry on with proceedings.
Well, thank you very much, Master Warrant Officer Tony. It's great to see the parade now going past the slow time. They're going to be going in quick time very soon. But I would not be doing this segment alone. I also have with me Lieutenant Colonel Jajara. Colonel.
Thank you. Mrs. Magwe Ogun Yusuf, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, senior officers, ladies and gentlemen, at the moment, what we are witnessing is the march past in slow time. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, senior officers, ladies and gentlemen. At the moment, the troops are marching gracefully, full of vigor and taking pace 65 paces per minute, with no swinging of arms in synchronized order.
Mesdames et messieurs, les troupes marchent maintenant avec grâce, plein de vigueur, et font 65 pas par minute, sans balancer les bras dans un ordre synchronisé.
I once again remind this august gathering that as the Color Party marches to a sitting position, dignitaries are requested to rise as a mark of honor and respect, while officers and warrant officers in uniform are to salute. Thank you.
Mesdames et messieurs, la garde numéro 1 s'approche maintenant de l'estrade de salut. Puis-je rappeler à nos distingués invités que lorsque le drapeau défile là où vous êtes assis, vous êtes priés de vous lever. Les officiers en service et les adjudants en uniforme doivent saluer.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, senior officers, ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to acquaint you with the composition of today's parade. The parade commander. At this point, may I most respectfully request the Chief of Army Staff to invite the special guest of honor, being officer, to take his position of the saluting days. The Chief of Army Staff, sir. The parade commander for today's historic event is Lieutenant Colonel H.Y. Hassan. Behind the parade commander is the parade second in command, in person of Major S.M. Yahya. The number 1 guard is being provided by Gas Brigade Nigerian Army. Guard is being commanded by Major R.O. Yusuf. He's being assisted by 2 sub-guard commanders, Captain E.C. Onyedikachi and Captain I.M. Emos.
Mesdames et messieurs, les officiers sur les chevaux blancs sont le commandant de la parade et le lieutenant-colonel Esmail Hassan.
At the moment is the number 1 guard, commanded by Major R.O. Yusuf, paying compliments to the special guest of honor. The conducting warrant officer behind the number 1 guard is warrant officer Tadawus Redwood.
Mesdames et messieurs, le garde numéro 1 est fourni par le brigade de garde de l'armée nigériane. Et le commandant de
Number
la
2
garde
guard is being provided by Army Headquarters Garrison and commanded Number 2 guard is being commanded by Major S. Anwai. He's being assisted by 2 sub-guard commanders, Captain G.O. Ame and Captain M. Mikael. The conducting warrant officer behind the number 2 guard is warrant officer Ali Rabi. The moment is the number 2 guard paying compliments to the Rabin officer.
Le garde numéro 2 est fourni par la garnison de l'état-major de l'armée et commandé par commandant Amouai.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, number 3 and number 4 guards are a matter of pride for all Nigerian women, as they are provided for by the Nigerian Army Women Corps. They're currently marching past as guard number 3, paying their compliments to the reviewing officer, Number 3 Guard is commanded by Major E.A. Smart. The sub-guard commanders are Captain G.U. Igalo and Captain A.A. Idika. May I request that we all stand up as the color party, which is the party between number 3 and number 4 guards, are currently passing by and paying their compliments.
La garde numéro 3 et 4 sont fournis par le corps de femmes de l'armée nigérienne et la garde numéro 3 est commandée par le commandant I.A. Smart. Veuillez rester au début lors du passage de drapeau.
Please, wherever you are, whenever it is that the color party passes by your front, kindly please stand up and pay your respects to the colors. Warrant officers are requested to salute.
N'importe où vous êtes, quand les drapeaux passent, il faut rester au début pour saluer et les sous-officiers supérieurs et tous les officiers et soldats en uniforme doivent saluer.
Or just passing by and have paid their compliments is guard number 4, which is commanded by Major B.R. Adeni. Sub-guard commanders are Captain C.P. Oluguro and Captain W.I. Hum.
La garde qui vient de passer est la garde numéro 4 qui est commandée par le commandant B.R. Adeni et les sous-gardes capitaine C.C. Oluguro et capitaine W.I. Hum.
At the moment, is the number 6 guard provided by Guards Brigade Nigerian Army, commanded by Major C.E. Wafo, paying compliment to the European officer. The guard is being commanded by Major C.E. Wafo, has been assisted by Sub-Guard commanders Captain S.A. Babayemi and Captain W.W. Tikon. Distinguished guests, senior officers, ladies and gentlemen, once again, as the color party marches to your sitting positions, dignitaries are requested to rise as a mark of honor and respect. Officers and warrant officers in uniform are to salute. Thank you. Behind the number 6 guard is the parade adjutant, Captain T.O. Yusuf, sitting astride the white stallion.
Derrière le groupe de défiés, c'est l'adjudant du parade, le capitaine T.O. Yusuf.
Providing scintillating musical interlude for today's parade is the mass band commanded by Lieutenant Colonel R. Mvene, being assisted by Major O.J. Obi and Captain K. Bua. Other band officers on parade this morning are Lieutenant O.O. Ladare and Lieutenant D. Anele.
La bande chorale dirigée par le lieutenant-colonel Arim Benin et assistée par le commandant O.J. Obi, le capitaine Bois et le lieutenant Deanele et l'intermède musical scintillant du défilé d'aujourd'hui. Les éléments de la bande proviennent d'état-major du centre de réinstallation.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, very senior officers, ladies and gentlemen, it may interest you to know that number 3 and number 4 guards are all female guards drawn from the Nigerian Army Women Corps, a one-of-its-kind corps in sub-Saharan Africa. The Corps, established in March 2018 by the then Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Yusuf Buratai, was part of its effort to celebrate the International Women's Day and in accordance with the Universal Declaration by the United Nations General Assembly on the 10th of December 1948 and Article 1 of the UN Charter for Gender Equality. The Nigerian Army Women Corps is the first women corps in West Africa. The vision of the Corps is to provide competent female officers and soldiers who are poised to take effective action in support of all Nigerian Army operational engagements, while the mission is to train professionally responsive female officers and soldiers that can be deployed to support Nigerian Army operational engagements and other commitments within and outside the country. The Corps has 2 operational battalions, 1 Women's Special Operations Battalion located at Iri, Abuja, and Women's Special Operation Battalion located in Abakaliki in Ebonyi State. Taking into cognizance the capacity and competence of female soldiers in the Army, as well as taking advantage of the large female population resources, the importance of the Nigerian Army Women Corps cannot be overemphasized. According to Lieutenant General Buratai, the Corps will give the Nigerian Army an opportunity to recognize women in order to derive the maximum benefit from their contribution to the defense and the security of our nation. Well, over now to you, Brigadier General Wanchiko.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Maokwe, for that beautiful commentary on the march past in slow time. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed a successful transition from the march past in slow time to march past in quick time. And I would say that was a very fantastic transition.
Quelle transition de marche. Vraiment, c'est impressionnant. Mesdames et messieurs, le corps des femmes de l'armée. Vos Excellences, invitez à distinguer les officiers supérieurs, mesdames. Il faut vous intéresser de savoir que le garde numéro 3 et 4 sont tous des gardes féminins tirés du corps des femmes de l'armée nigériane. Ce corps d'armée établi en mars 2018 par le chef d'état-major de l'armée de l'époque, le général de corps d'armée Tukur Boratai, dans le cadre de ses efforts pour célébrer la journée internationale de la femme et conformément à la déclaration universelle de l'Assemblée générale.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, still ongoing is a march past in quick time here at the Eagle Square. Lieutenant Colonel S.Y. Hassan, mounted on that beautiful white stallion, approaching the saluting days, still in charge of this beautiful and colorful parade. Speaking of the Nigerian Army Trooping and Presentation of Colors Parade 2023. Of course, paying compliments to the reviewing officer is the number 1 guard, commanded by Major R.O. Yusuf, Right Sub Guard Commander Captain E.C. Onyedikachi, and Left Sub Guard Commander Captain I.M. Amos. Paying compliments to the reviewing officer is the 2 guard, closely followed by the 3 guard. May I remind us to please rise as the color party marches past the various pavilions where we are seated. The color party marching past the saluting days, closely followed by the number 4 guard. Commanding the number 4 guard is Major B.R. Adeni, closely supported by Right Sub-Guard Commander Captain C.P. Olugo. On the left Sub-Guard Commander is Lieutenant, I beg your pardon, Captain W.I. Kum. Number 5 guard, paying compliments to the reviewing officer, closely followed by the 6th guard. Marching very smartly, full of vigor, full of strength.
Mesdames et messieurs, comme je disais tout à l'heure, le corps des femmes de l'armée nigériane est le premier corps des femmes en Afrique de l'Ouest. La vision du corps est de fournir des femmes officiers et des soldats compétents, prêts à prendre des mesures efficaces à l'appui de tous les engagements opérationnels de l'armée nigériane. Le corps a 2 bataillons opérationnels, un bataillon d'opération spéciale féminine et 2 bataillons d'opération spéciale féminine situés respectivement à Guiri, Abuja et à Bakaleke dans l'état d'Ebonyi. Aujourd'hui, le corps de femmes est également ici pour participer à être considéré comme l'intégration complète des femmes dans l'armée à tous les niveaux. Et il s'agit également de meilleures pratiques internationales. Bravo, le corps d'armée de l'armée nigériane, le corps des femmes de l'armée nigériane. Diana, qu'en pensez-vous de ce corps?
Pourquoi les femmes incluant dans des activités comme ça nous donne l'impression que le Nigeria, surtout l'armée Nigeria, est maintenant faire face maintenant à toutes les pratiques internationales, les meilleures pratiques internationales, et ça nous donne une place vraiment précise dans la société.
Je suis d'accord avec vous, chérie. Vraiment, je suis impressionné par la qualité. On ne peut pas même dire qu'il y a des différences entre les femmes, soldats, officiers et les hommes qui sont en parade. Bravo au corps des femmes de l'armée nigériane.
Thank you, Tijani, for that translation into French. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, still ongoing is the march past in quick time. At the moment, the troops are currently marking time in a synchronized order in preparation to hold one guard after the other. Fantastic halt in there with precision.
Magnifique.
President Muhammadu Buhari, CCFR, President of Nigeria.
Those were 3 hearty cheers in appreciation of the reviewed officer. Shall we please rise for the national anthem? Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, that was a rendition of the national anthem, signaling that this event is gradually drawing to a close. However, before we draw the curtain on this event, I will take the indulgence to inform this gathering that there will be a group photograph. To join the special guest of honor for the group photograph, the former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, former head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, the Senate President.
May I have your permission to march off the colors for the rest of the parade, Your Excellency?
Meanwhile, the great commander had just been granted the presidential permission to march off the color and the rest of the parade. Once again, may I respectfully announce that there will be a group photograph as this event draws to a close. To join the special guest of honor in the group photograph, we have the former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, the former head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, the Senate President, the Executive Governor of Plateau State, representative of the Speaker, House of Representatives, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, the Honorable Minister of Defense, the Chief of Defense Staff, Service Chiefs and Inspector General of Police, National Security Advisor, Director General, Nigerian Intelligence Agency, and the Chairman, Chief Executive Officer, National Drugs Law Enforcement Agency. Once again, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to join the special guest of honor in the group photograph are the following dignitaries. Former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, former head of state General Yakubu Gowon, the Senate President, the Executive Governor of Plateau State, representative of the Speaker, House of Representatives, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, the Chief of Defense Staff, Service Chiefs and Inspector General of Police, National Security Advisor, Director General, Nigerian Intelligence Agency, Chairman, Chief Executive Officer, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. At the moment, Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the side drummer is tapping the drum to usher in the ensigns to the new national and regimental colors to take post for this historic group photograph. As we can see, ensigns to the national color approaching from the left flank of the saluting days, while ensigns to the regimental colors are approaching from the right flank of the saluting days to take their positions for this group of
Mesdames et messieurs, nous sommes presque à la fin de cette cérémonie. Mais avant de cela, nous avons une photo de groupe avec le président, notre invité spécial d'honneur, avec quelques membres, de dignitaires, les chefs d'état-major de la défense, chefs d'état-major de l'armée et tous les chefs d'état-major. Il y a aussi l'inspecteur général de la police, l'ancien président du Nigeria, son excellence Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, et aussi l'ancien chef d'État du Nigeria, le général Yakubu Gowon. Aussi les hôtesses royales vont joindre le photo avec l'enseigne de drapeau national et drapeau régimentaire.
a very fantastic scene to behold. Very historic group photograph with those beautiful array of national and regimental colors adorning this group photograph.
plutôt très historique parce que, comme on déjà cité, cet événement ne prend pas place sauf après 10 à 15 ans. Donc cela va rester dans les mémoires pour longtemps.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, with this historic group photograph, we drawn the curtain on this very colorful event, very historic and significant event, speaking about the Nigerian Army Trooping and Presentation of Colors Parade 2023 at the Eagle Square, Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Nigeria. Mr. President, we are full of gratitude for your time and for doing us the honor of being part of this history-making event. We equally want to thank other government functionaries, honorable ministers, the Chief of Defense Staff, Service Chiefs, the Royal Eminence and Majesties, the Royal Highnesses, and of course not forgetting the Presidents, the POA, NAOA, NOAA, NAFOA, and NASWA. Equally want to appreciate the families and relations, friends, and loved ones of our officers and soldiers who found time to create these very important events. We equally want to appreciate our children from the Command Day secondary schools and the schools around Abuja who equally found time to be part of this historic moment. We say a big thank you to you, not forgetting all the security agencies and operatives who made it a very safe place, very secure place and venue for us to hold this event. We equally want to thank our own very dear troops, officers and soldiers who took part in these colorful, this historic and significant events. From the commentary and response gain, I'm Brigadier General Onyema Wachuku, Director, Army Public Relations. I have been the lead compere for these, for the commentary crew of this historic event. And with me, of course, we've had Maokwe Ogun Yusuf, an on-air personality from Channels Television in Nigeria. We had Lieutenant Colonel B.M. Jajira, one of the commentators on this historic event. Not forgetting Dr. Tijani Mohammed, head of department's French unit, all the way from the Nigerian National Defense College, Nigeria. And of course, Kiola Majani, who is also in that French translation team, a senior instructor equally at the National Defense College. Because I also want to appreciate Master Warrant Officer Tony Daniel, one of our erudite masters of ceremony, for being part of this great event. Once again, we thank you for coming. We appreciate you. And of course, Johnny Messies, as you return to your various destinations. Meanwhile, the parade commander is still very much in charge of this beautiful parade, just waiting for the end of the group photographs before he marches off the color and the rest of the parade. We must appreciate the parade commander, Lieutenant Colonel S.Y. Hassan, whose responsibility it has been to ensure that this parade is a success. And of course, I must say, going by the Vox Populi, that this event has been adjudged a very successful event. Congratulations to all of you. We appreciate you. Very many thanks to the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, whose initiative it is to ensure that these all-important customs, traditions, and regimentation in the Nigerian Army is observed today. I must equally appreciate the Chairman Central Organizing Committee, coordinated by the Chief of Policy and Plans Army, Major General A.B. Omozo J, and of course assisted by the Chief of Administration Army, Major General O.W. Ali, and the Chairman of the Central Organizing Committee, Major General Charles Ofochi. I must equally extend appreciation to all other members of that Central Organizing Committee and Chairman of the various subcommittees that made this event a success today. Not forgetting our own very dear distinguished members of the Fourth Estate of the Realm. Speaking about members of the press who have brought the public up to speed with the activities of these events as they unfold. As they unfolded, I beg your pardon. Once again, thank you so much, and God bless.